I wanted to share this clip from my exclusive Patreon episode so you can get a taste. And if you want to see more, click the Patreon link in the description below and subscribe now. All right, Bryson. So we actually met at my show when I was in Salt Lake City. And you were the guy that got shot in the face from 4 feet away. And we talked about it.
Yeah, I listened to the HoneyDew when you announced the tour and you said that you were asking people if they had died. I was like, oh, fuck.
I love a good story. So let's start from the tell me about the day you died. What happened when you woke up, and walk us through your day?
All right. So the day is January 29th, 2018. I was a bit of a hoodlum at that time. I wasn't working. I was better at calling into work sick than actually going to work, being a hoodlum, drinking with my buddies, just, being a real panty waste. A comedian, but not doing shows.
You said 2018, so were you about 21 at the time?
Yeah, 3 months after my 21st birthday.
Okay.
I had sat down to drink at a bar maybe 3 times before I was bestowed with the greatest pickup story of all time. So not bad. So yeah, I wake up that day. It's a normal day. I'm going to go hang out and be a degenerate with my buddy, probably sit on his couch and play video games all day.
What day of the week is it?
Oh,
do you remember?
Is it
a weekend?
I think it was a Friday. I believe it was a Friday.
Okay.
Which weekends mean nothing when you don't have a job. So, I mean, it all blended together.
It's true. That's right.
So it's a Friday morning. I wake up. Oh, and it was the day I was going to pick up my new gun from the store in Salt Lake. It's a great little gun store called Gallinson's, just down by Wise Guys, a couple blocks away. I bought myself a golden tiger striped Desert Eagle with the last bit of money I had. That was a significant amount of money from when I was working.
How much? How much was it?
About $2,000.
$2,000. Out of work and went and bought a $2,000 handgun. And are we talking about legally? I do assume you're talking about legally, yeah.
Yeah, it was all above the table. The thing I got shot with was probably not, but the gun I purchased that day was completely over the table.
Okay, so now you got this Desert Eagle.
So I pick up the Desert Eagle. I exchange cash with the man. I take it right to my friend's house and I have it out on the counter, and it's like I'm opening the box from Pulp Fiction. It's fucking gold and glowing and beautiful. And my buddy's looking at it and he's like, "Can I touch it?" And I'm like, "I guess." So he picks it up and he's kind of looking at it. Well, about that time, his dipshit neighbor, this kid that's a panty waste, probably dealing drugs out of their apartment, just a real piece of work, knocks on the door, probably wanting to come hang out or bum a cigarette. He sees this thing sitting out on the counter because it's an apartment. It's an open concept. You can see everything. You go, "Oh, let me see that strap. That looks nice, fool." And comes in, looks at it. He goes, "Hey, I got a piece too. You got to check this out." Pulls out from his waistband.
So hold on a second. All right. So hold on. Let's stop right here. So is it common in Utah, or are you just hanging out with degenerates that you don't know that come into your home and are already strapped? Because I'm thinking right now, the moment you said that, he said, "Check this out." He didn't go back to his place and come back with it. He pulled it out of his fucking waistband. No. And I wonder how many fucking people have come to my home strapped up now. Now I wonder.
That's the thing about Utah. Majority of the time, gun owners, you don't even know they have a gun. Mm-hmm. We're a very red state, very conservative value kind of state. So a lot of people have it on their hip. You never know it. This kid, not that kind of person. This is the kid you buy a dime bag off of the track station because he was sitting there waiting, trying to make $1. But good question, because I mean, you never know. You could just have strapped up hooligans.
Yeah.
So anyway, he goes, "I got a strap too," and he pulls out his gun. It's called a Ruger P94 DC.
Yeah, I know a Ruger.
It's just a standard handgun, shoots a 40 caliber round. His happened to be loaded up with hollow points that day because that's what trap music says you should have. So he's looking at my gun, and then I go back to talking with my buddy. He's just standing over there. He's like fiddling around with his gun. He's standing across the kitchen island from me. And he's looking down at it at chest level. And then all of a sudden, my ears start ringing, and I got that feeling you get when you take like a 30-minute nap, but you forgot you fell asleep, and then you wake up and you're like, what the fuck? Where am I? Like just completely out of it. Come to find out, I just sustained the worst concussion of my life. When in reality, the back of my head should have blown off. So what happened was he pulls the trigger at about chest
Now
level.
hold on a sec. I just want to make super clear who we're talking about. Your friend has the gun he's checking out now, or the idiot's got the gun at this point that
The idiot that brought his own gun
Dude,
over is sitting over in the corner like a
damn.
dumbass.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, this guy. All right.
Yeah. So my ears start ringing. I just feel confused. I feel like I just got hit by a train. It was just a bullet, but I feel like I got hit by a train. I look up and then I see him and he looks white as a ghost. He can't speak. I like can't hear anything still. So I look at my friend and I was like mumbling because I didn't know words at that time. So I was like just trying to hear something. I see the smoke rising from his gun and I'm starting to put it all together like, holy shit, I think like the gun went off and that must be why I'm so confused and fucked up. I can't hear anything. I must have been shot. So they're freaking out. I'm in a daze, but I'm like checking myself.
Bryson, is the question in your head? I know you can't talk, but is the question in your head like, did I just get shot? Are you thinking that?
I like slowly that starts to piece together.
Okay.
Cause like at first it's like your brain's on like there's just a reel of thoughts going through it. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And so I finally, yeah, I'm like feeling for myself. I'm like, I didn't get shot in the head because I should be dead, right? And then the glasses flew off. And as I like my hand slides across my face, my fingers just slid into my eye socket like jello.
No!
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You're telling me you're standing there minding your business, and the next thing you know, you see smoke come out of a gun barrel and the bullets in your eye, and you reach in and you can put your fingers in your eye socket?
It's the only way. It was like the first time I fingered a girl, man. Just right, wet, just right, and warm and gross, dude. That's a pudding cup you don't want to run into at the end of lunchtime, man.
So now your fingers in your eye. Now what?
So as soon as I realize like that's the sensation I'm getting, and there's nothing there, I'm like, oh, I like start freaking out. I look around, I'm like, holy shit, like I just got shot. Someone like please call 911.
So I'm sorry. It didn't go in the back of your head and out your eye. It actually went in your eye.
We'll get to where
the
bullets
fuck. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
don't you worry.
Go ahead.
We'll get to that. So I'm freaking out. At this point, it's probably good to point out I have a rare blood condition called hemophilia factor 9. We talked about this kind of at your show.
Yeah, you're the opposite.
Yep. Opposite of factor 5. My blood doesn't clot. So if I have traumatic injuries, I have to get my medication or I'll just bleed out. So I'm thinking, fuck, I got to stay alert and awake to let these paramedics know because I'm the dipshit that thought he was too cool to wear a medical alert bracelet. So I got to let him know I have this or I'm going to die. So I'm literally like, I kind of nudge myself up against the wall. I'm on the floor at this point because I start getting all shaky and lightheaded because I'm losing blood. I curl up next to a wall and I'm like throwing up blood because the way it hit me, like the blood got into my nasal tract and started going down into my like stomach and stuff. So I'm like throwing up blood. It looks like the end of fucking Evil Dead in there. The floor is covered, the walls like spattered with blood.
Are you hearing anything at this point yet, or is it still just ringing? And
so I hear like the shuffle, but I'm so like freaked out that I can't I'm not paying attention to any of the sound I'm hearing. It's just going like I'm just existing, trying to survive in that moment.
Yeah. So
they call 911. I learned it took six minutes roughly, and that's pretty good time frame. 6 minutes for unified fire to get there, put me in the body carrier. As they put me in the body carrier, I look up at one of the firefighters and I just spit out, I have hemophilia factor 9. Please give me medication. Like I have hemophilia factor 9. I said hemophilia factor 9 until I like lost consciousness. So I black out.